Welcome back to another video, everybody. It has been a while. I'm really glad to be back. This video is being done in partnership with Best Buy Canada. They've been nice enough to provide me with this light strip here, Philips Hue Lighstrip Plus. So this is the newer version of their light strip. Inside the box comes with an 80-inch light strip, just the regular light strip, as well as a 40-inch extension. So that's 80 inches plus 40 inches, comes out to 120 inches. In feet, that is 10 feet. 10 feet of light strip, which is a heck of a lot of light strip. So let's go ahead and unbox the lights. Okay, so inside is pretty simple. We have our power adapter. Okay, that's our power adapter here. Let's see if we can get that in focus. There we go. Power adapter, fairly simple. This is for the US market. So I'll put this over here. Inside the package here, we have the 40 inches extension. We have the 40 inches extension, as well as the 80 inches regular light strip. Is this focusing? There we go. 80 inches regular light strip. Okay, attached to that here is the controller, I believe. Okay, so these two need to go together somehow. So let's move these aside for now. Let's see what's underneath. Underneath here, come on. Let's go. Okay, so here we go. So we have the cables to go into the adapter. One side will go into the adapter, the other side will go into the control panel of the Philips Hue light switch. This here looks like it plugs into the extension for the lights. So we have the 80mm. Looks like what we do is we'll just, if I can zoom in here. There we go. So we have the end of the 80-inch light strip, and then it looks like what we'll have to do is we'll plug this in, and then this will then connect to the additional 40 inches of light strip. Cool. Let's zoom back out. Get some better focus in here, so let's move that. Okay, and in addition to that, we have some instruction manuals, pretty standard stuff. I won't read this because this will probably, well, you can find this online, and this isn't what you're here for. You're here to see the lights. So why don't we plug in the lights and see how they are? Let's go. Okay, so we've turned them on. I think what we need to do now is let's actually pair them with the Philips Hue app. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to add the lights into my current Philips Hue home setup. So I'm going to go search. Let's see if it searches on its own. There we go. So it found the Hue light strip. Let's see if I can zoom in there. Okay, so I've created a new room, and I'm just going to add the Philips Hue lights for it for the purpose of this video. Cool. All right, so now that we've added the lights, let's get the exposure back to where it should be. Okay, there we go. So these are pretty bright. Like, I just had to reduce the exposure on the camera here by quite a bit, and I know the shutter speed has just shot way up in order to account for this. So let's have some fun here. Let's see what we can do with the light. Okay, I want to play with my test lights here. So let's play with some of the colors. Actually, what should I do here? So there we go. We have a nice purple color or pink color. Let's move it over to blue. Oh yeah. Some teal, some green, orange. There we go. Have it cycling through some colors here and it's looking really good. Nice and bright. Let's see what else we can do with this. Let's play with one of the scenes. Let's go for Arctic Aurora. Cool. Spring Blossom. Get this nice pink and orange look. We can just use some regular colors such as this is just a nice warm glow about room color. We can do a bright white, which is what we could have. Actually, it's what my studio lights look like right now. We can also just dim them for a darker scene. And then we can get them really dim for a nightlight. So now that camera is compensating, but this is what sometimes do with my Philips Hues around the house is at night, or if I'm watching a movie, I turn them all the way down to the night light, so it's barely putting out any light, but enough that you won't trip over yourself. Let's go for a different light here. Let's see what the Savannah sunset looks like. Oh, it's nice and red. So I'm gonna cut away, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna have a look at these lights up close, because I'm pretty sure you're wondering what's actually on the light strip itself that's giving it all of this wonderful color. Before I go ahead and set up these lights, one thing I wanted to highlight to you was that as you're holding the lights or the light strip here, if you can see in the reflection, there is a plastic covering that goes around the LED light strip, which is really nice, because what that does is this covering prevents the light strips from the elements of your house. It prevents it from dust. If you were to accidentally swipe your hand or catch onto the LED light strip, it's not going to rip out the components. As I'm feeling around here, I don't think that this can be considered waterproof, because as you can see from the opening of the extension here, the plastic itself has some flex and has some opening. So I wouldn't go so far as to say that you could spill water on this and that the light strip would survive, simply because you have these gaps here. But at the end of the day, you still have a layer of protection for your investment, which is great. Hey everybody, I've now installed the Philips Hue light switch behind my TV. I think this is the optimal place for my light strip right now in my home theater setup. The reason for that is I've always wanted some nice ambience lights behind my TV, and now I do have that ambient light. I have also gone ahead and synced my Philips Hue light strip with the Philips Hue Sync app. And what that does is the Sync app will look at what's on your screen, the predominant color, and then it'll send a signal to the light strip and have the light strip match whatever is on the screen. So this is really cool, because when you're watching something, it just adds some extra light and extra effect to whatever's on the screen. I'll give you a quick example right now. As you can see, I have a browser open. It's open to Google. Most of the color on the screen is white. But then when I change back to my desktop, which is blue, the light strip behind also changes blue to match what's on the screen. So if we were to go into a YouTube video and actually test this effect out, you can see what happens. Okay, so that's the Philips Hue light strip behind the TV. Like I said, it offers a nice ambience to the TV. I'm really enjoying how this is set up here. And if you have any questions on how I actually did this, go ahead and comment in the section below. I do check my comments and I will respond to you. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, please click subscribe, hit the like button, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.